I feel like the first one was the most realistic approach too. Besides the running.
Except for the running scene.
For the running.
The running scenes in the first movie were worse than like CW Flash.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
Like,
Ooh.
look at me, I'm doing this. And it's just a screen behind them, like, ugh.
Yeah.
Cultpop!
What's up to all the sidekicks and headshows out in the Geek Nation? And thank you for tuning into Cultpop Live, episode 139.
Yay.
Sorry, I have these crazy contacts in and also not wearing my glasses, so this is gonna be fun. If you're new here, this is a place where we all talk about movies, comics, TV, newborn Confederate vampires, and all the things that scratch that nerdy itch. Tonight, we're broadcasting to you live from Young Junk HQ. Yes. A bomb-ass podcast studio in Philadelphia, PA. I'm your host this week, Alice, from your other favorite podcast, Inside the Morgue. With me tonight is JD of Johnny Destructo's Hero Complex. Do you want to tell us where that is?
That's me. It's 4327 Main Street, Philadelphia, PA 19127. It's a rad-ass comic shop that caters to rad-ass folks just like you. So get all in there and buy my stuff so that I can feed my family.
Or you could send food to
Send me.
Yeah,
I would love a chicken pot pie.
we don't want to assume that people understand the connection between like of commerce to feed you. So
Just bring me food. Yeah, you're right.
Well, I mean, wait, no. Or just spend money, and then I could feed with that money feed my family, or pot pies.
Also joining us is the co-host of Cultpop's other weekly podcast, Fresh Floppies. It's Noel.
Me.
Hey.
Be sure to listen to Fresh Floppies. Hey, additionally, we are contractually obligated to announce that with us in the booth is Hot Dog King of Manayunk, our producer, Terry. Say hello, Terry.
Hey, that's what they call me, the Hot Dog King, apparently.
It's true.
Man junk. Terry,
Junk.
if anyone is watching, there's at least two people.
Yeah.
Or listening,
Sam's
which is up to like maybe a dozen,
What them eyes do.
that wants to know about Young Junk HQ, the spaces, the services, how and where can they inquire these important questions?
I gotta tell you, the best way to inquire at Young Junk is to
Carrier pigeon.
throw a rock through the tallest window in the tallest building in Main Street, Manayunk. And you'll hit us. We are Young Junk, 4100 Main
rock comes
Street.
flying at me right now.
Oh, quit it.
So many rocks.
Wait, just rocks? Bricks?
No messages on it. Just throw them.
You know what? You can also leave a small pot of macaroni and cheese outside of 4100 Main Street. With no note, I will find you and I will thank you personally with the podcast.
He will.
I imagine-
He will find
He
you.
has
I
a very
imagine
specific set of skills.
Through the hallways, just like the aroma lines, and it's just Terry floating. Hey, is there a different level of services that you offer if it's boxed mac and cheese or baked mac and
Homemade.
cheese or homemade or like the
Craft
crusted
versus-
ones?
Baked mac and cheese
Anise.
with a little bit of kielbasa
Ooh.
What about hot
On the side.
inside.
Kielbasa, you gotta get a little something extra.
It mixes on my fork,
Oh.
not
Oh, okay.
in the bake, because then it makes it greasy.
Yeah.
No.
And you wring it out and you drink it.
Ew.
Anyway, go
Why
on.
are you wringing out your macaroni?
Tonight we are
What the fuck is
revisiting
wrong
Forks,
with you?
Washington, where there's no hot dogs, and discussing the coming-of-age emo masterpiece, A Twilight Saga Eclipse. For those keeping score, this is the third installment of the Cult Pop Picks, The Twilight Zone, where we're covering the entire saga
Arnar.
bit by marble bit. But before we do that, we're going to talk about what we've been up to this past week and maybe some other comments as they start coming through. Speaking of, Sam C is in the chat saying, "What them eyes do?" I'll show you. Ding. They stare at you like this.
Blink like that. Wait. The bit by marble bit. I don't know if you guys knew. That's a reference to their marble
clinking.
bits
I
making
keep
clinks.
reading. Just
clang,
wait.
clang, clang,
Okay.
clang, clang.
Marble bits.
Next time, I won't say
When
why
the-
because there's spoilers. I'm gonna bring clinkety clinkety things.
Well, I assume when they're roughhousing, it sounds like rocks in a bag that you shake.
Roughhousing?
Housing.
Yeah.
No, it sounds just like marble statues being pulled apart. That's what it sounded like in New Moon. Remember when they were fighting and getting ripped apart? It just sounded like marble statues being
But even
pulled.
when they're being, I assume it's just more like a dice. You're clanking together, like
We'll find out next time.
Yeah.
thwapping each other.
Hey, remember, if you're here live, feel free to comment, like, subscribe, and hit the bell notification. If you're watching this later, do it anyway.
Yeah.
We love a little bit back and forth, so email us at cultpopgo@gmail.com, at which point I would say, just like this person did, and then read you an email, but we don't have an email, so...
No.
That's okay.
No, so you know what we're doing? We're going to do? Because we don't have an email? We're going to sit here for 30 seconds.
Hey. Oh.
Silence. No, I'm just kidding.
Hang on, let me cue up the bummer no letters theme.
Yeah.
Let's move on to the part of the show that I lovingly call What's Poppin', wherein I ask my friends what was poppin' for them this week.
He's referring to us.
Yes.
We're friends.
Hey, Alice,
Hey, me.
what was poppin' for you this week?
I had the best little emo weekend. And I went to see My Chemical Romance. Way up in the nosebleeds, but it was still a fantastic show. Long live the Black Parade tour. I cried 3 times, 3 different songs.
Which songs?
Disenchanted, I Don't Love You, and Famous Last Words.
Wow. Famous Last Words.
Famous Last Words was the second to last one they did because they started with the song at the end and ended with the song at the end before coming out for an encore. They ended with like an acoustic version of the end, which was really cool. And then they did Blood, the hidden track.
I don't know that any of those songs.
They're
You
so
know Famous
good.
Last Words.
Famous Last Words is the song that I listened to when I wanted to be taken out of my depression when I was in high school. And then when I really just wanted to sit with those feelings, I Don't Love You was the song that I listened to.
Famous Last Words has probably top 5 of all time, just screaming bridges.
Dude,
like the song slows down and just like explodes.
Singing it together, that's when I started crying. I was like,
Yeah.
I used to listen to this song while I was sadly walking through the hallway at school.
That's
I know there's a
transcendental.
bunch of people with similar experiences as me singing it together.
See, I
this is a
pictured
really
you
cool moment.
in a chair as the camera rotates around you and the seasons just change.
No, that was me a few months ago.
I can't make you stay.
Not really. Where's
Your
heart? Anyway, I had a fantastic time. I ended up going with a friend of a friend who we've been friendly. We knew each other through a mutual friend, obviously, and I had an extra ticket. And our mutual friend mentioned, like, oh my God, Caitlin really wants to go to this show. Do you mind if I ask her? She wanted to come. And we just both bonded over this. It was really fun going with somebody who wanted to be there as badly as I did. And it was just a great time. It was a great time.
Awesome.
Fantastic. So many cool outfits and costumes. There was 2 people, a couple I'm assuming, fully just drenched in blood to look like the cover of Three Cheers for Sweet Revenge.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
That's
So
pretty
many
rad.
people dressed as the little skeleton parade guy on the cover of Black Parade. Just really cool, creative people out there just being themselves. And it was
FOMO. This sounds awesome.
I've had
Fucking
FOMO since
cool.
last May when the tickets went on sale. So.
And the theatrics of the show, the whole story they put together, Gerard Way and the crew made up a whole language. It was like there were fake ads around like you were in some kind of dictator regime. They had a guy playing a dictator watching the show and like telling them what to play.
What?
They rebelled against it. There was theatrics like you wouldn't believe. There's the whole story of the show is incredible.
That sounds awesome.
I love My Chemical Romance for their theatrics that they put on, and it delivered. It was so good.
The 2 albums are concept albums, so they're full stories, like the Black Parade and Danger Days.
Danger Days are concept. Yeah.
They ruined Citizens Bank Park, so there still is dead grass in the outfield.
Oh my God.
Because I was there today, and it's still
I
all
wasn't
fucked
there.
up.
I was way up in the 400s, so that wasn't my fault.
But
I couldn't even get merch. I had to order merch online.
Their stage setup fucked it up.
Oh,
Not
stage-
the people.
okay.
Like there's literally like
Yeah.
symmetrical dead grass and holes in the like because it was their stage setup
Yeah.
that screwed
I
everything up.
see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is kinda funny.
I'm sorry about that, but
I don't care.
fucking amazing show.
Nice.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Hey.
Hey JD.
Hey, hi. What's happened for me? I'll tell you. I don't remember. Oh my God, I do remember. It's called Groundhog Day. You may or may not have heard of it.
Hey JD, what's poppin'?
Groundhog Day.
Hey, wait, what's poppin'?
Groundhog Day.
I got
There's no way I was going to be able to hit that mark again. Why bother? Anyway, Groundhog Day, 1993, directed by Harold Ramis. I did not know that. You probably have never heard of it, so I'll tell you what it's about. A cynical TV weatherman finds himself reliving the same day over and over again when he goes on location to the small town of Puxatawney to film a report about the small Groundhog Day. Small? Annual Groundhog Day. The text is so small over here. His predicament drives him to distraction until he sees a way of turning the situation to his advantage. So I have always loved this movie, but I have not revisited it that much. And it is so great still to this day. I love this movie. You guys are obviously you've seen it. Yes.
Yeah, yes.
Saw it in theaters.
Yes, same.
Yeah.
But Annie McDowell, is that her name?
Yeah.
Yep.
So delightful.
For the kids, Margaret Qualley's mom.
She is.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
She is so charming in this movie. I found myself really infatuated watching her. She was just so sweet. And Bill Murray really does put on a really hilarious and fun performance.
He was he nominated, or there was talk about him getting nominated for this movie back in the day?
But it's very cool to me that Groundhog Day, which was an original, I mean, as far as I'm aware, original story, wherein someone wakes up and just keeps reliving the same time loop over and over and over again. And now it has become its own subgenre of film. There's been so many movies recently in the past, I don't know, 5 years, 10 years, where it's like, oh, it's like Groundhog Day.
Happy Death Day.
Another really good one. But yeah, it's such an interesting thing to me where someone just did this, they did this and thought it was an interesting idea. And now it's a well that gets revisited
Just revisited
over and over again, despite no sequels or anything, which is kind of cool, right?
Yeah.
Isn't the movie the sequel?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Can you do like it would have to be a completely different story with a completely different person.
Yeah.
You can't do that. I remember back in the day he was like everyone was talking about how he should be nominated because it's insane. But comedy and horror never get nominated for big awards. So that's great. Yeah.
How do you guys feel about this movie?
I love this movie from what I remember of it, but it's been a very long time since I've watched it.
Yeah. It hits different when you're older. Yeah.
Yeah.
It used to be really cute, and now it's like existential.
Oh, yeah. I don't know if I want to watch it
intention. Well, I mean, it's
if I feel
ultimately incredibly hopeful. But
Okay, yeah.
he does go through existential dread
Yeah.
halfway through the movie because, I mean, at first it's scary, then it's fun, then it's numbing. Then he gets around to actually like doing good things with it. Yeah.
Well, there's a whole sequence. So we had it on. We were eating dinner, and then Kai was on the couch, and I saw him watching. I'm like, oh, that's cute. He's watching Groundhog Day. And then I realized what he was watching. And there's an entire sequence here where the main character, played by Bill Murray, is despondent and just kills himself over and over and over again.
All
so
the different
there's
ways
just
to
a
kill yourself.
sequence of him murdering himself. And I was like, oh, okay, let's pause this. We don't need this right now.
It's all of the really like historically all of the great montages aren't training. They're unaliving.
Yeah.
It's an unaliving montage in the middle of this 4-quadrant comedy.
But there is something about a time loop that I find very satisfying and engaging to watch. And especially when there's a scene where he has to explain to Annie McDowell's character what's happening and convince her of it. And so, of course, it's 1, 2, 3. Someone's about to drop a plate. Someone's going to come over and say this. This person, and he goes through the entire diner and says, this is this person. This is their hopes and dreams, and through every person. And there's something really fun about those kinds of scenes. I just love watching them.
I remember being a little younger and going through in my head. It's not until that scene where he's trying to convince her that you really do kind of contextualize how often he's gone through it.
Yeah.
Because like the movie only shows you so many times, but when he starts talking, that means it was basically probably a whole day with that person and another whole day with that person and maybe 2 days with that person. Like it started to add up and it was just like, holy shit.
And one of my favorite parts of this movie is that there is that sequence where he convinces Annie McDowell what's happening. She's in on it. And they have a whole breakthrough relationship connection that happens. And she is going to stay up with him to make sure, he survives to the next day, that time continues moving on. And it doesn't work. Because I remember as a kid, I was like, oh, here we go. Here's the end of the movie. It's going to work and blah, blah, blah. And oh, shit. Nope. Okay, never mind. So, yeah, what a delightful movie. Anytime that I get a chance to, I will revisit this. It's so great. I can't believe that was 1993. Holy cats.
Yeah, over 30 years ago.
My goodness.
32.
Math.
That's how old I am.
Hey, Noel.
Yeah.
What was up with you this week? What was popping?
So I went to the shore.
Down the shore?
Down the shore.
Down the shore?
It's what Northerners call the beach. I don't know if you guys know that.
The shore.
And I brought back a shit ton of treats.
I love treats.
Yeah, so
I love when Noel brings treats.
we're going to start with Sour Patch Kids soda.
Yes, I love weird soda.
I know you do. That's why.
I love soda. I love Sour Patch.
You start working
I love
on
blue.
It might be. I don't think it's a twist top. So
I have it.
I know you do. I know
Well,
you
last
do.
week I forgot my keys and locked myself out, so I didn't
That's
have.
true.
But now I do.
mean, it was.
I
it
did.
Was,
I
it
checked
was
5
a,
times
It
before
was
I
a
left.
safer bet for me to be like, yeah, she's got one. Then, oh, you left your keys again.
Do you have my keys on your key ring as well? That's a lot of keys.
I have so many keys. Listen.
Yeah, see if you can work that out. I got more shit.
All right. Terry, you joining us?
Yeah.
You want to try this? I brought 4
This
cups.
Garbage.
I got an assortment of sour things.
Oh, I love sour things.
There's different flavors and puffs and cubes of sour things. So you start that. And we got to talk about all of them. So you know Smarties?
I'm aware of them. I love them.
I feel like
So
I'm making
they
potions.
had obnoxiously large Smarties, which I put in a bag.
Oh,
They're huge.
oh yeah.
But then there's also Smarties brand Squashies.
All right, here's yours. Don't spill it.
I think they're soft
Oh.
Smarties. So we're gonna try these. I didn't try them
Okay.
yet. And then the last thing I have is cashew brittle,
soda.
which will not go with any of this. I don't know if you want some. Yeah. So what's that like? What are you eating?
I'm eating the non-named.
Well,
need
describe
sour-
what it. So that is a sour strawberry puff.
Sour strawberry puff.
You
Which
gotta-
ones?
What do you?
I'm just eating them.
No. What are you eating, and what does it look like?
That's
and
delightful.
Describe
it's
the flavor.
not sour at
Come
all,
on.
but it's delightful.
This is weird. It's Smarties gummies.
Are we trying these at the same time? Oh, Smarties gummies. Fuck yeah.
This is my favorite shape to make when I have Play-Doh.
Try
I
and
just
make an
little
actual like cubes.
I just make cubes.
Yeah, let's try these. You guys ready?
All right. Cheers.
To Sour Patch Kids
Cheers,
soda,
Jerry.
blue raspberry flavored. Jerry,
I'm
cheers.
gonna love this. Everybody else is gonna hate it.
Smells like shit.
ASMR.
Oh my god.
It's fine.
It's so mid.
I was like not.
Yeah.
I wanted more.
It tastes like it tastes like melted popsicle
Yeah.
with flat soda in it. All right, this is
That's-
gross.
it's
Yeah, that's fine.
fine. I'm gonna drink it
Do you want
still.
some Smarties?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh,
I do have one more thing, but you talk while I finish drinking this crap.
I think all of this is kind of mid.
I'm loving these guys. Whatever this one is, it was delightful. Whatever.
let me
Those
get that
are
one.
pineapple.
Pineapple's great.
There we go.
Pineapple.
The other thing, so I was inspired by not only a targeted ad,
Very encouraging.
but remember when Alice brought in Nosferatu
Perfume?
stink? Yeah, so I have Lockhart's are authentic,
Oh, sorry. Now I'm on the other
the
side.
Toxic Avenger,
Oh my god.
Eau de Parfum.
Smarties.
God damn it. What?
It's an officially licensed trauma aroma.
Nice.
Yeah, so which camera
save the
could you
Smartie.
zip in on this?
Use your main cam.
I
Right
like
across
these.
from you, 7.
This is the trauma aroma.
Shut up. What? I missed it. I was
It's
getting
the
very
Toxic
candy.
Avenger, Toxic
Shut up,
Avenger
what?
cologne.
Stop talking. Tell me more.
Oh my god.
Wait, before you smell it, what do you think that the Toxic Avenger cologne should smell like?
Toxic waste.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyone else?
Wet diaper.
I did look up. I actually have like the notes and
Axe
stuff. That's
body
in it.
spray mixed with 7th grade BO, which is a very personal experience for me.
Wow.
Hallway at our school reeked of it.
All right, give it a shot.
Okay.
So,
What is-
I'll
yeah, what
tell
are
you
the-
what the notes are after you give it a shot. If you want to try and guess some of the notes, it's not like toxic. You can actually. It's not that bad.
I don't like it. What is it?
It smells like clean soap for the most part. So the top notes are pineapple,
Maybe I don't.
green apple, lime ozone. Mid notes are jasmine, coconut water, and black currant leaf, with base notes of birchwood, musk, and aubergine.
The more I smell
It's
it,
in the Nosferatu
more I
one too,
like
but
it.
it's vegan everything.
It doesn't smell very good out of the bottle, but on your skin, it's not that bad.
yeah.
But I love the
coming
idea
around.
of somebody being like,
I
"Hey,
kinda
what's
like
that?
that.
Right?
What's that cologne?" Like, "Oh, it's Toxic Avenger cologne." Yeah, it's limited. But I'm very excited for the new movie, and I got a targeted ad.
I'm
Nice.
Yeah,
loving these candies. I need these.
I love
but
sweet
you guys are
tarts.
suckers for sweets. So if I
Yeah.
just
I
bring,
like sweets and sour.
I could be
Dude, so good.
literally the surliest bastard. But if I walk in here with candy, you guys are just happy. That's not a dig. That's actually a
Very
life
easy.
lesson.
Very easy to keep happy.
Oh, I didn't try these. What are these?
Smarties, squishies, squishy Smarties. All right, you can.
I
you
do
know,
a lot better. Wow,
Thank you for the treats and smelly things, Noel.
Share some this way.
I think the Big ass Smartie is number one for me.
Right?
Yeah,
They're
same.
so good. I should have bought 2. I
Yeah.
love Smarties. Did you try the squishies?
I don't know. That'd be better than
I
them.
did. I didn't care for them as much.
No, you didn't have a squishy. I
Oh.
gave you the other one. Hold on.
Oh, these puffs are good. The little
These are squishies.
Squishy Johns.
Oh.
I didn't try the pineapple thing yet.
Pineapple.
But if you go to the shore, I'm just going to leave this. If you go to the shore, it's pizza, every kind of confectionery, and then sweat. So,
I mean,
so I truly dislike fudge. I think it tastes like shit. Yeah, I hate it. It's
I like some fudge.
It's like, hey, here's a great chocolatey flavor. How can I get it to just be mealy and
I fucking
sandpaper
love
in my
fudge.
mouth? Yay, fudge.
Incorrect. Oh my god.
Saltwater taffy, it's fine.
Garbage.
It's fine.
Yeah, I agree with that one.
But I'm not going to bother with it. However,
I just
a bespoke fruit slice, some brittle, caramel corn all day long.
Come on.
I did buy a tin. I'm not sharing that.
God damn it. No.
No, never. I'll literally sit and eat in front of you and be like, hey, can I have some? No.
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 No, you
This
can't.
was better when I chugged it.
It's not a
More of a
it's not
flavor.
a sipping wine. It's more of a chugging.
Chug it.
gotta let it
It's
air
better
out.
when you just chug it.
Yeah.
It's better when you don't have time to taste it.
Yeah, you have to
Yeah, trick
do a
your
keg
mind.
stand.
Oh. Sorry, I need
Can I
to.
get one more of those?
Nope.
No, not that. Yeah. Those
Big
guys.
boys.
Give me that. Daddy needs his feel good.
All right, let's actually talk about the show.
Oh, yeah.
Twilight.
Twilight
Oh, yeah.
Saga Eclipse PG-13.
Might as well eat candy.
Let's enter the Twilight Zone.
Written
Twilight
by
Zone.
Melissa Rosenberg and directed by David Slade.
Starring Kristen Stewart, Robert Pattinson, Taylor Lautner, Ashley Greene, Xavier Samuel, and Bryce Dallas Howard. Danger once again surrounds Bella as a string of mysterious killings terrorize Seattle, and a malicious vampire continues her infernal quest for revenge. Amid the tumult, Bella must choose between her love for Edward and her friendship with Jacob, knowing that her decision may ignite the long, simmering feud between vampire and werewolf. I'm not gonna lie, I read long simmering almost as long shimmering.
Yeah.
Just like a
Well, he does
Freudian,
shimmer.
a Freudian slip, and also I have these weird contacts in.
These ones are good.
They are. So
Those cubes.
Rotten Tomatoes score 46%, 60% audience score, Metacritic 58, Cinema score B+. All right, let me finish chewing, and then we're gonna get into it.
Okay. Hey, Jerry, how's it going?
All right, I'm good.
Never mind.
I chewed quick. So, Twilight Saga Eclipse is a 2010 American romantic fantasy film directed by David Slade, who also directed Black Mirror Bandersnatch and Hard Candy, amongst other things. But
Hard
those
candy is so good.
I think the
oh,
30
while
days
I'm eating hard candy.
30 Days of Night is probably the most relevant pull.
yeah.
Yeah.
And it's from a screenplay written by Melissa Rosenberg, based on the 2007 novel Eclipse by Stephanie Meyer. It stars once again Kristen Stewart, Robert Pattinson, and Taylor Lautner as our 3 main characters. And Bryce Dallas Howard joins the cast as a returning character, Victoria, who was previously portrayed by Rachel Lefevre in the first 2 films.
Lefebvre.
Lefevre. I'm so sorry. In the film, Bella explores her relationship
Sorry.
relationships with both Jacob and Edward, and forms an alliance between them, werewolves and vampires, to battle an army of newborn vampires. So Summit first announced in February 2009, February 20th specifically, that Eclipse had been greenlit. And it was announced the same day that Chris Weitz, who was the director of New Moon, would not be directing Eclipse, and that it would be David Slade. And then there was some casting controversy.
Oh. Did it say why she didn't?
Well, I mean, why Chris Weitz didn't.
Why she didn't direct it?
Why Chris Weitz?
The one who directed the one before
Catherine
this.
Hardwicke did the first one.
Catherine
she,
Hardwicke, yeah.
She didn't do the second one because the
didn't do that
schedule
one.
was ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like the fact that these movies up until Breaking Dawn were annual, they had to start like filming and prepping
insane.
before the movie was out. So the only one that has a repeat director is the 4th one because it's
Yeah, the
2
two.
movies that were filmed at the same time. Yeah.
So there was some casting controversy. The original Victoria, Rachel Lefevre, was recast with Bryce Dallas Howard, who had originally turned down the role in Twilight for not being a big enough part. They attributed the change to scheduling conflicts, but Rachel responded saying that she was stunned and greatly saddened by the choice. And yeah, so they just went with a bigger name apparently.
Her screen time is pretty much the same as Rachel
Yeah.
in the first movie.
Uh-huh.
It's not more.
But she does have when also that doesn't mean that the original script didn't have more.
No,
right?
the original script would have had less than, and this.
What I'm saying is the original script for this movie may have had more scenes for her, and it got trimmed down.
Sure.
But on top of that, she does have a pretty fun fight scene in this.
She does.
All right.
But yeah, so that was interesting and a controversial choice. There are other new cast members that join. Jodelle Fairland, who was also in Silent Hill, joins as Bree Tanner, a tragic character that we learn more about later on. Other new cast members include Xavier Samuel as Riley Jack Huston Xavier Samuel as Riley. Jack Huston as Royce King, who is Rosalie's fiance, who we're going to talk more about. Catalina Sandino Moreno as Maria. Julia Jones as Leah Clearwater, and Boo Boo Stewart as Seth Clearwater, who is my favorite of the werewolves.
Leah Clearwater, I love that actress. And
Julia Jones is great.
Super wasted here. But
yeah,
and also too, the first time she changes, I was like, that's a waste of pants.
I want
every single time.
You know what? Actually, I'm going to add a thing that we need to talk more about Leah.
What does that mean? Waste of pants?
Well, because
her
yeah,
butt.
explain the waist of pants.
She's the only female in the pack of wolves. And they all turn, and you don't really worry about what happens to their pants, but they're always shirtless.
They explain it.
She's wearing like clothes, and then she just like
explodes out of them.
But then the clothes kind of like CGI explode. And to me, it was like, I mean, it's not. You don't have to be super leery about it. Just like she takes off her shirt and runs or something, because it's just like a waste of clothes.
Yeah, just poof.
And then she'll come back from around like, I just transformed back, and she's wearing like
clothes.
Yeah, I'm like.
It's the Incredible Hulk problem.
In the books, before they change, they get undressed and they have a little pouch that they tie their clothes on their legs, and then they change and they have their they're just wolves running around with like jeans.
You know who
tied
would have
to their
solved this
legs?
problem immediately? Job Bloom, because he wears tearaway pants all the time.
Job Bloom.
Job Bloom.
Oh, Job Bloom. Yes, of
Yeah.
course. Yeah. Duh.
He can't wear tearaway pants all the time. Can't I?
Gotta be prepared.
No, nobody's got Arrested Development.
Sorry.
No, nobody.
Yeah, sorry.
Do you believe in gob?
Yeah. Thank you.
Nice.
Thank you.
Gotcha,
Pink
buddy.
Apocalypse is in the chat saying, my husband loves fudge, and I can't stand it. It's always a struggle in our house making brownies cake-like or fudgy.
Oh, it's a debate I
don't
never
mind
considered.
I don't mind the flavor of fudge. First of all, brownies and cookies need to have chew.
Yes.
Not cakey. So if it's just cakey, overly cakey brownies, that's just chocolate cake, Pink. And I think you agree with me. Fudge the flavor, I'm down.
Yeah.
But like boardwalk fudge, it's just paste. It's paste that breaks apart.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
It's fine.
I feel-
Everyone's just
You're
gonna yuck my
tearing
yum
us apart.
tonight.
I feel I could literally
Nobody
feel.
likes the soda. Nobody likes this movie. Nobody likes fudge.
You don't know how I feel about this
I'm just
movie
kidding.
yet.
Yeah, you're right. I don't. Could be his favorite movie.
Every time I talk disparagingly about fudge, I literally feel your hit points.
I'm gonna sadly hold my sugar.
I'm sorry. I'll bring you caramel corn. Do you want some peanut?
I
some
actually
cashew
don't
brittle?
like caramel corn.
I want cashew brittle.
Not for you.
You're holding
Do you
out
want
on
some
me?
cashew brittle?
Sure.
Okay.
Oh, it's okay. You don't have to. I can't chew right now. I gotta talk.
He could talk for you.
We got chewers.
I have my notes. So actors who auditioned for various roles, I thought this was interesting to learn. I did not know this before doing the research for it. They were not given a script to work from. They were just given excerpts from the book to read.
Oh, fun.
Yeah, isn't that crazy?
The extras?
No, just the actors who auditioned.
Oh, dope.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about this now. Terry?
Yeah.
Brittle?
Okay. Thank you. Yeah, this is gonna be loud and annoying.
This is not what I was expecting.
It's delightful though.
Ooh. On the set.
So who were some of the people
Put it on the set.
who?
Everybody who was cast, but specifically an actress named Kristen Prout, who I don't know if she was cast, but she said they made the scenes exact transcriptions from the book. They didn't give us a screenplay, so the audition side was just reading a page from Twilight and reading the lines that were interspersed between the descriptions.
That sounds kind of difficult.
Right? I
Yeah.
thought so.
I missed it, but I believe you.
Yeah. Just basically being given a page from a book instead of a script to read seems difficult because you got to like read the lines of dialogue between the different weird descriptions.
All actors love highlighters.
There you go.
My lines.
So principal photography started August 17th, 2009 in Vancouver and finished on October 31st, 2009. And post-production began the next month in November. So filming wrapped up October 29th, while post-production began that November. Slade published multiple updates on his Twitter account proclaiming that the editing was going very well. He said the story and the way they approached the film calls for more realistic approach. Do you think this was a more realistic approach?
No.
I don't think there's anything realistic about any of these movies. However, I've had this.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
It's the eye of the beholder, because I've had this conversation in regards to, like, let's say making a superhero movie. Like the writer or the director will be like, it's more of a grounded story, but it's still bulletproof people flying.
Yeah.
So like it's more either the tone or the the interpersonal dynamics is more believable versus
heightened.
We there's wolves.
There's wolves.
And there's lore. There you go. Maybe he thought just adding historical vignettes makes it more grounded. I don't know.
Yeah, this doesn't feel to me, this installment does not feel any different than the other ones to me.
I wouldn't say more or less. It's just, it's a continuation.
Yeah.
I feel like the first one was the most realistic approach too. Besides the running.
Except for the running scene.
For the running.
Yeah, that lost me. It was the running scenes were worse than relitigating the running scenes in the first movie. The running scenes in the first movie were worse than like CW Flash.
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
Like, look at me, I'm doing this, and it's just that screen behind them, like, ugh.
Yeah.
But anyway,
I gotta show you the behind the scenes video of them like running on like a trampoline type thing with like on like a moving car. It's crazy.
This was much better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was a more realistic approach.
Yes,
So
it was more grounded. It was a more grounded, realistic approach in regards to the physics of this fantastical bullshit.
Yes.
Yeah. It's much more grounded.
So in April 2010, it was revealed that reshoots needed to be filmed. Both Slade and Stephanie Meyer were present at the shoot along with the three main stars. And you mentioned there was something with Nikki Reed's.
Oh yeah,
parts.
Nikki Reed, who plays
Rosalie Leah.
She was part of the whole climactic battle scene that happens in here, and we don't see hide nor hair of her the entire time because all of her scenes were underexposed. They didn't have time to
do the reshoots.
to fix it. Yeah.
That's a bummer. I really would have loved to see more of Rosalie.
Yeah, we only see her like train.
Yeah, the
We see her
practice training.
Oh yeah, the training sequence. Jesus Christ!
What were they
you didn't
teaching
love
each other?
Exactly. We were watching. I'm sorry. We were watching it last night, and there's this whole training sequence where Jasper he has a lot of experience dealing with newborns who are more violent
Marbly.
and powerful and what?
Marbly.
And marbly.
They're harder. They're stronger. Yeah. They're horde.
Well, they're
horde and
faster
strong.
and they're more
No, that's not the right sound.
No, I got this.
Wait, do it with this.
This is going to be in the backdrop of you talking about them fighting.
Oh, that's pretty good actually.
Or actually just ring the inside.
But there's nothing being taught to them. There's nothing happening during this sequence where they're training to fight newborns that
It's better.
they didn't already know that.
They can't get grabbed from behind.
That okay.
They can't. JD.
Yeah, we only.
God, it's a good. That's not good.
So, okay. I mean,
why do I do this
hang
still?
on. No, hang on. No. The training montage it didn't involve the wolves at all.
No,
They
just
They were
watched.
just watching. And they established that in dialogue that like they're just watching.
Yeah,
Got it. But all they did was show the vampires sparring with each other.
Yeah.
And Jasper would just say like, some boilerplate thing. As opposed to, see what I did there? I actually got behind you. Don't let them get behind you. Like
Don't
literally
let them get their arms around you.
talk me
Okay.
through what you're
Yeah.
establishing.
What are you teaching us?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Talk me through what you're showing examples of.
Yes.
So me as an audience member and also them as a fictional character in this world you're creating, learn something.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. The whole time we're going, what are they learning?
Yeah. And
What are they even teaching them?
then
What's
they
the
said-
lesson
There's
here?
like a month at least where they're doing trainings.
Oh
in the
no
books, I
shit!
think.
Not just like 20
Not just
minutes
one day-
in
yeah.
the field.
Well,
Yeah. No.
it's in the movie. It's 4 days.
4 days.
They
That's
only
what
have
it was.
4
4
days.
days.
Yeah.
Oh, they only have 4 days.
Yeah.
I
like
see, I
day
see.
one is
Maybe it was only 4 days. I forget.
Taylor
It's been a
Lautner's
minute.
there, and he shouldn't be, but
Right.
he's just like wolf baby, and then
Sounds
and then
just
it's like we've got 4 days.
Yeah.
I'm gonna protect Bella, and then force myself on her.
oh god.
Yeah. There's a lot of that. So in January 2010, an early draft of the film's script was leaked to the internet.
Not the internet.
Not the internet.
I've heard of it.
Take a guess what cast member it was. You're not going to be able to guess, but just
Who leaked it?
Yeah, who accidentally leaked
it? It was Pattinson. It's
No.
got to be.
No. It was another one of the Cullen clan.
Not Tom Cruise.
Only because I like saying Lutz.
No.
Helen Lutz.
I do love him, though. No, it wasn't his.
Who was it?
Jackson Rathbone. Jasper, your favorite.
Constipation face.
This face.
Yeah.
Yeah, his name was watermarked across the page, so it's presumed that it was his.
It's a really easy presumption.
Yeah. Presumed.
Pink.
Pink is in the chat. You said something was sacrilege. Is it because you don't
You
like
don't
fudge?
like cakey brownies.
No, I love chewy brownies. Yeah. Cool grad school presentation I attended on wolves. They move in a chain. The oldest mated pair always leads, least likely to get lost, then some younger warriors to protect them, then pregnant females, elderly and kids, then then warrior wolves, then the alpha couple to make sure nobody gets left behind, mixed genders in all roles. That's kind of cool.
That's kind of cool.
They don't repeat that in any kind of meaningful way with the wolves in this movie.
No.
Yeah.
No.
If anything, they're just like, there's a girl here. Whoa.
Yeah. We're going to get into, I'm going to have a segment towards the end that I call Justice for Rosalie and Leah. Yeah, we're going to talk.
I have a question or a note about the whole Leah situation. You know what?
Ask about Leah.
Keep going. Well, I mean, I got notes.
I'm so stoked. I'm sorry if I'm going really quick through this.
No.
I want to hear both of your thoughts.
Sam thought I wasn't paying attention. I was like, no.
I'm paying too much attention.
I'm writing
too
thoughts
attuned.
as in time.
I'm way too attuned to this young adult movie. Okay, so the score for the Twilight Saga Eclipse was composed by Howard Shore, who composed for scores for films like
Lord of the Rings.
Yep, Lord of the Rings and The Aviator. On May 11th, 2010, this fact, it's just so perfect. MySpace announced that the full Eclipse soundtrack listing would be unveiled starting at 8 a.m.
Did Tom drop it?
Maybe. The following every half hour, totaling 6 hours. So they release a new song every half hour. Like, this song's on the soundtrack.
That's pretty cool.
Isn't that on MySpace? Come on.
That's awesome.
Well, MySpace was like
on.
music forward in the end days.
Oh, my God.
In the end days, it was they were mostly just like a music platform.
We're going to go through the soundtrack in a minute. But the album debuted at number 2 on Billboard 200.
Still a banger.
The soundtracks never miss.
That's a note. Banger soundtrack as
Banger
always.
Soundtrack as always.
Better than the second one.
Better than the second one for sure, but not the first.
It's tied with the first.
Okay, I think that's fair.
I like
What about you?
Metric as much as he likes Paramore.
Oh, fuck
So-
yeah. See, I like the first one better because I like Paramore. Yeah. I like Metric too, but
I like Paramore.
Yeah.
I just
get
like
you.
Metric a little bit more than Paramore. So like them
Mine's the
showing
opposite.
up with the, I was like, okay, cool. Yeah, that makes sense.
I would,
Or
Terry.
Paraless.
Only by a metric.
Oh.
Which didn't make sense because it's not a measurement unit.
Oh my God.
It's just a
I'm gonna
description
keep
of a measurement
yelling.
unit.
Woo! So the film soundtrack was released June 8th, 2010 by Atlantic Records in conjunction with music supervisor Alexandra Patsava's
And
Chop
MySpace.
Shop label. And I believe she did all the ones.
Sam jumped in the chat. She said this last night. The snowy mountain scene with Bella and Jacob felt like looking at a Wolf Mountain t-shirt of the 90s.
Nice.
It was airbrushed.
This movie is so hard to talk about with people.
There's so much to talk about. Go.
I'm just here with my red contacts trying to have a good
Yeah.
time. I'm just kidding. I'm having a great time. I'm having a very good
We
time.
are yucking her yum.
No, it's okay. This is actually my least favorite of the movies.
You
Spoiler
don't know
alert right
how
now.
I feel.
This is my least favorite of the movies, so you know how I feel. The lead single of the soundtrack is Neutron Star Collision, Love is Forever, performed by the British band Muse, because as I mentioned before, Stephanie Meyer's favorite band, so they make an appearance on every soundtrack.
Cute.
I feel like it's a contractual obligation by the third movie. Like, hey, Muse, what's in your
Oeuvre.
demo? What haven't you released yet? Like, we didn't want this one. There you go.
Sam says, Alice said, get in line, guys.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. This is hilarious.
We sugared you up.
Yeah, you did. You gave me a lot
Jesus.
of sugar.
There's one left.
A lot of sugar. Yeah, you eat
no.
that.
No. Me go. Okay. Break it in half.
Body of
Break it in
Christ.
half. Break it in half. Break it in half.
Ah. Ooh,
Oh,
my
nice.
God.
That was kind
On
of sexy,
camera.
Noel. Oh, you're breaking it in half with your thumbs.
Yeah.
He
Oh,
nailed
give
it.
it to Alice.
I don't want it.
Oh, then
Give
give
it to
it
I
to
want you to have it.
Aw.
Everybody's fingers have been all over.
him. Body of Christ.
Anyway, artists on the soundtrack include Metric, Muse, The Bravery, Florence and the Machine, Sia, Fanfarlo, The Black Keys, The Dead Weather, Beck and Bat for Lashes, Vampire Weekend, Uncle featuring the Black Angels, Eastern Conference Champions, Band of Horses, CeeLo Green.
What? Okay.
CeeLo Green
Why not?
just shows up.
Yep.
He's just there.
He's just there.
And then Howard Shore.
He's like, oops, CeeLo
doing
Green.
the different, yeah.
There he is.
He made a wrong turn.
I
No,
saw
I
these
mean,
werewolves downtown hanging with
I said when I should have zagged. Now I'm on the soundtrack.
that's, oh my God, wait, that is definitely Jacob's song though.
I zigged when I should have zagged,
Forget
and all of
you.
a sudden there's CeeLo Green.
Hey, I'm like a chocolate gummy bear.
That's top tier CeeLo Green.
Thank you.
Yeah, so some banger artists, banger songs, all over the soundtrack.
It's a great
so
soundtrack.
you
The only
tied with you for first.
the only music cue in the movie that felt so terrible was what?
Go ahead. What is it?
So I'm okay with I always kind of get it mixed up. Diegetic music is the music that they're listening to in the movie.
Yes.
And then non-diegetic is like the movie
Soundtrack.
What we're hearing, they're not.
The Muse song at the party is diegetic.
That's like
and
the
it's
main.
so weird. Like it doesn't even start at the beginning of the song. It starts at like the beginning of the chorus, and then randomly
I love this song.
Anna Kendrick's like, I love this song, and she's not even on screen. It's just ADR.
Just voiceover.
And people, and the song lasts for about 14 seconds because then Taylor Lautner walks in, and it's a
I thought
different
you knew
song.
you were uninvited from this party.
Yeah. So like,
A punch in the face.
Why was it here?
Why was
Yeah.
this even here? Or just like because they
Because
give
it's
him
Muse. It
they
needed
give
to be an
him
Easter egg.
his own different entrance song 4 seconds after they make line and note that like, oh, look at that song.
My
playing.
favorite part of the movie is when we see Jacob for the first time.
Yes.
It had been raining, but Jacob is the only one that's wet. And he turns around in his tight black t-shirt.
Yeah.
And
Hey, he's
The
wearing
music,
a shirt.
The sound, like the score sting that they give him is laughable. It's like what?
Laughably awesome.
his hair is
Like,
all
why did
wet.
this just happen?
Nobody else is wet. Everyone else is. It's just him.
Now on screen, we're just seeing Wet Lautner. Wet Lautner the first.
Esquire.
Ew.
Wolf Lautner. Wet Wolf
Speaking
Lautner.
of
Oh,
wet
wait, there he is.
wolves, so the wolves were once again
Oh, that's from part
CGI.
2.
Oh yeah, no, that's from New Moon. Yeah, he's
Wow.
wet there though
Really?
too. It rains a lot in Forks. If you didn't know, it's a main plot point. Well,
Super cloudy.
that's why the vampires are there.
Why did he go to Florida? Why did he go to Florida with her? He just have to
Oh,
stay inside
no.
all the time.
Yeah, that's literally it. He goes to Florida and he stays inside.
Anyway.
So once again, surprising no one, the wolves were CGI. As previously. Mostly the wolves were simply animated, although in one scene with Bella and Jacob, and this is my favorite snapshot from the movie, Taylor Lautner himself played the wolf with him wearing a gray suit, which was so the skin tone would bounce back onto Stewart, creating
Oh.
lighting issues. And there's just this beautiful photo of like Taylor Lautner like bending down.
Do you want to
Yeah.
find
Just
that
like
for us?
petting his head.
I know the scene you're talking about too.
Yeah, I know the one.
That's
It's
actually
pretty
a sweet scene.
Actually,
And
yeah.
it's just-
and
it's a
then
very sweet
Edward's
scene,
over
but
here
it's
being
just-
like,
It's a very funny.
He's cucked the
Meme.
whole movie. Not even in like a,
he cucks himself.
not even in a hyperbolic way. Like that's his character arc.
He's in the cuck chair.
I am.
He's literally in the cuck. Wait,
But
this is
in the
not a
tent
chair.
scene, they
In the
switch.
tent-
They
yeah.
switch who's in the cuck
But
chair.
it's beyond. It's beyond that. Like before that
Oh,
and
there
after
it
that
There
too.
it is.
Is it?
Oh.
He's a good boy. He's a sweet good boy.
Anyway, go ahead.
Who's my
Yeah, that's
little
all I had
Lautner?
to say about that. I love that
It's funny.
That's a great little
he
gift.
had to be there for that moment instead of just having like a CGI wolf there.
Yeah.
But yeah, because their proximity, they needed the light to bounce off correctly. So for the box office,
Oh yeah.
Eclipse set a new record for the biggest midnight opening in the U.S. and Canada, grossing $30.1 million in over 4,000 theaters. The record was formerly held by the previous film, The Twilight Saga: New Moon, with $26.3 million in 3,514 theaters. So Eclipse held the record until the summer of 2011, when it was broken by Deathly Hallows Part 2.
I
the
was getting
final
ready to
Harry
say, I
Potter.
can't believe it's not Harry Potter.
Yep,
They
that
were-
one made $43.5
Was that back and
million.
forth?
They were
Yeah, they were, like,
basically
op-
jockeying with each other.
Yeah. So Eclipse also held the highest grossing midnight of the Twilight Saga films until it was topped in November 2011 by Breaking Dawn Part 1, which is actually the one Twilight movie I never saw in theaters.
Oh, why?
I was coming out of my Twilight phase, and then I came back very quickly. There was a point in time where I was like, no, this sucks. And I'm like, it sucks, but I
You
love it.
turned your back on Twilight?
I did. I was going through some internalized misogyny, and it's fine. We found our way back.
Yeah.
And now I know Twilight sucks, but I love it.
No, I feel like every geek or every nerddom kind of goes from that internalized shame or hate,
Oh,
where it's
yeah,
just
I
like,
was
it's
very
for kids,
internalized
fucking
shame.
stupid.
Or, yeah, I don't secretly read this by myself.
Or
in
the
my room.
things, even if you've always loved it, like the things that I liked when I was younger, it's the opposite now. So like when I was younger, film, important film, serious film. Now it's like, I want stupid.
I want garbage.
And then you
trash.
You mean trash.
Trash.
You
You
mean
want
trash, not
My
garbage.
bad.
But then you find like the artistry in the trash. Like there's enough for both. But you know, when I'm younger, it's binary.
Yeah, exactly.
One's important, one's not.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah, that was,
I'm an adult. I shouldn't like this. Or
For me, that was my first semester of college. So I was like reinventing myself. I was like, all right, I can't be the Twilight nerdy girl in college. I gotta act like I read it, but like I know it sucks. But then I'm like, damn it, I'm not gonna see this movie.
Aww.
Yeah. I saw the second one though, the part 2, which was arguably the worst one, but in my opinion. Anyway, that's for the next episodes of the podcast.
are we doing 2?
We can just do it in one if we want.
Are you sure?
Well, we'll do 2.
She caved real quick.
Hey, look, if
we
there
could do one, two.
if they are separate releases, I
They
feel
are
like
separate. You know what? Yeah, they need to be 2 different.
Yeah.
You're right, Noel. Noel wanted more Twilight
I know.
podcast.
I want to
Everyone,
stretch this shit out. Let's roll.
more Twilight for Noel. Not for
Look,
me at all.
I'm a Twihead.
Yeah, you're Twihard.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
I like Twihead. I'm gonna take it. I'm
I
gonna
feel
take
like I'm
Twihead.
Twilight.
I'm Twilight.
L-I-T. I'm a
Yeah.
Twilight.
Hey, you got it.
I'm a Twiler.
The Transformers Revenge of the Fallen. Fallen.
The
sorry.
best one.
We're just going right back into it.
The
guys.
best one.
In total gross for midnight screens. Oh, surpassed it. Sorry, I missed a line
That's the
there.
one with robot nuts, right?
Yeah.
I don't know.
So
I don't barely remember any of those movies.
I
Sorry.
never saw that one.
That's our next podcast.
Fuck off.
It's our next
hate
series.
those movies.
That's our next series. We're
Well,
gonna do all the
continue.
Transformers movies.
Well, I'll do all the Transformers.
Let's go.
Eclipse garnered more than 1 million in 192 theaters, while Revenge of the Fallen earned
Revenge of the Fallen has
G-Nut
penises as
959,000 until it was beaten 5 months later by Harry Potter: Deathly Hallows Part 1 with 1.4 million. The film grossed 68.5 million on its opening day in the US and Canada, becoming the biggest single day Wednesday opening over Revenge of the Fallen's 62 million. So sorry, I misspoke. Eclipse surpassed Revenge of the Fallen.
Was this an era of idiocy? Like all of the most
The
popular
2010s?
movies were
Yes.
just.
I mean, I think we're in that now.
No, I'm talking about
Do we
in
ever get
entertainment.
out of it?
Right.
I'm talking about like it was all just like very targeted and bad for what it was. Like the Transformers movies were wildly popular, but like by almost every metric other than maybe production value, they weren't even enjoyed by
I don't
audiences
understand
for the
how they
most part.
kept making them.
That's what I'm saying. Like they
So
made
many.
money, but no one I know liked them.
No.
Yeah. That's what I mean. Like, is this it's just like the era of like, even the people that keep going seem to not like it.
Yeah, but you
they're
know what
going.
it is? This was a pre-current internet era. So it was the last time where you were just making stuff and didn't really have the communication
That's
from the
pretty true.
fans.
Like, you had to actually like go to forums to like bitch about stuff as opposed to being fed to you. So you went anyway. and then
Exactly.
figured it out. That's true. That's not untrue. Anyway, sorry.
That's okay. As of 2011, the film has the 3rd highest opening day gross of the series behind New Moon, which was 72.7 million, and Breaking Dawn Part 1, which is 72 million. So furthermore, the film earned 9 million in various IMAX locations
Hey
at its
now.
first week.
You want to be able to see those airbrushed abs big.
Listen. How old was I? I was 17. I did. I saw this one multiple times. I went in theaters to see it, and then I went to the drive-in to see it a few times. That's like,
Now, hold on a second.
Not that summer.
This
It
is
was
your-
the summer. Was it? No. Yeah, this would be November, right? Or
This
did it
is
come
your
out?
least favorite of them.
Yeah.
Is this one of those things where it became your least favorite as you
Over time.
No.
as you got away from it, or was it already your least favorite as you were watching it.
It was already my least favorite, but you have to understand, this is my least favorite. I was 17.
Something you love.
It was my least favorite of my favorite thing.
Right, yes,
So it was
okay.
still, I'm gonna go see
Got
it.
it. Okay, that's
and
what I
it
was
was
getting
like
at.
it was like an event to go. I didn't like go by myself.
Yeah.
It was like
It's a fun thing,
my
yeah.
cousin Jordan wanted to go see it again.
What's your least favorite?
I'm sorry.
Least favorite
like your
favorite.
favorite thing, and then
And
your
like
least
the
favorite.
worst of the
of that
best.
thing?
Yeah.
Is
Is it like Freddy's Dead?
Oh,
Mine is Scream 3 also.
I got one.
What do you got, Terry?
Donatello.
Aww.
the turtles are your
My
favorite, but
favorites?
Donatello.
No, he's
is
talking about
Donatello's
Renaissance artists,
favorite.
actually.
Oh, yeah, sorry, my bad. Yeah.
10 points.
Least favorite. Least favorite. Yeah.
I'm sorry to derail.
That's
That was
okay.
pretty
No,
good.
yeah. Maybe Freddy's Dead. That's not bad. I do love the Nightmare on Elm Street films. They're my favorite horror franchise, probably, even though most of them are bad. And Freddy's Dead is the worst of the lot.
But it's so watchable.
Not for me.
Oh, I thought it was really watchable.
Do you
What's
go?
your-
Do you
what's
go
your
Freddy's
least
Dead or the
favorite?
reboot?
You don't have an answer?
I asked the question without
I don't
knowing.
even No, I will watch Freddy's Dead before I rewatch the reboot.
I've never seen it.
Kellen Lutz is in the reboot, bringing it all
That's
back
right.
to Twilight.
In the beginning, gnarly opening scene
I've
for
never
the remake was
I've never
awesome.
seen it.
There are
Spoiler
some
alert.
excellent bits,
let's
Terry,
get that.
in the remake.
I like the micro. I remember reading about
Micronaps
the
are dope
micronaps.
as hell, and there's some really good kills. But anytime that they revisit anything from the original movie and just add CGI to it, it's way worse. But I'm so sorry, we're off track.
That's fine.
The remake leans way too heavy on the pedophile aspect of the character.
Oh, yeah.
And it sucks any fun that you can have with that movie right out the window.
I mean, some people will say that they added too much fun to the character. Was like,
yeah, they MTV'd him. Yeah.
it was like really weird when you think about it for 2 seconds. Like,
Yeah.
he's a pedophile.
Well,
And we're cheering him
he
on.
wasn't really a pedophile at first. He was a child killer.
Oh,
It was
my bad.
it was in the remake that he was.
Don't be weird.
I'm sorry. I didn't want to make it weird.
It was in the remake that they focused it more on the diddlins.
Oh, but they implied it heavily in like the second one, the second and the third one. Yeah, like the.
I mean,
why the
he goes
parents-
after like. Never mind. Whatever. Anyway, New Moon.
Still not
Or
great.
not New Moon. Twilight.
We're Freddy Krueger
Eclipse.
truthers over here.
Nice.
My bad.
All right. So for this movie, Eclipse, a Twilight Saga.
The remake. Yeah.
Critical response. Rotten Tomatoes gives this film an approval rating of 46% based on 256 reviews and a rating average of 5.4 out of 10. So the site's general consensus is that it's stuffed with characters and overly reliant on uninspired dialogue. Eclipse won't win the Twilight Saga many new converts, despite an improved blend of romance and action fantasy. Metacritic rated it a weighted average of 58 out of 100 based on 38 reviews, indicating mixed or average reviews. Hollywood Reporter says Eclipse nails it. Peter DeBruge of Variety says the film finally feels more like a blockbuster this top-earning franchise deserves. Rick Bentley of McClatchy newspaper said that this was the best in the Twilight Saga so far, suggesting that the person who should be worried is Bill Condon, the director who is tapped for the 2-part finale of Breaking Dawn. He's got a real challenge to make a movie as good as Eclipse.
Whoa, okay.
I know, dude. I know.
Cool.
The New York Times praised David Slade's ability to make an entertaining film, calling it funny and better than its predecessors, but wrote that the acting has not much improved. Giving the film 4.5 out of 5 stars, Betsy Sharkey from the Los Angeles Times praised Slade's method of blending previous works to form a funny movie. She stated, Eclipse eclipses its predecessors. So these are all the positive
Funny?
reviews. We're going to get into the negative ones in a
Is
minute.
this movie funny?
It's got moments. When would you like me to? We're gonna do negatives.
We're going to do negatives, and then I want both of your thoughts.
Okay.
Well, I have a running list of notes in order of the movie experience.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you want? When do you want to give to me?
I don't know. Just when you guys want.
I'm sorry. I'm just blown through. I was thinking. Well, I'll get.
Give me
through
some
it.
negatives. Let's
Give
go
me
with
the
the
negatives. All right. Roger Moore of the Orlando Sentinel.
I hate this
Sentinel.
man.
Sorry.
I've met this man. He is a piece of
This is personal.
007?
Roger Moore. He's the movie theater I used to manage. It was like his main movie theater where the press
Holy
screenings
shit.
and stuff. He's rude and twatty and self-righteous and yeah. If you see like a movie, a very popular movie that's got like a 98% Rotten Tomato score,
He's the 2%.
He's the 2%.
Yeah.
I think he was like the first person that gave Black Panther a bad review, and it went from like
Ew.
100 to like 98.
That's
He
gross.
is a contrarian in every way, shape, and form. Before, like, he's a terrible critic.
What does he say?
Well,
Yeah.
he gave it 2.5 out of 4 stars and said the dullness of the performances really stands out when somebody like Bryce Dallas Howard or Anna Kendrick turn up and liven up their scenes.
True.
While calling the film too chatty and too long, he did compliment David Slade's directing and noted that the film will please fans. Michael Phillips of the Chicago Tribune gave the film 2 out of 5 stars, stating that David Slade's pacing is everything like molasses running uphill.
Whoa.
I love that. Love that imagery.
Molasses don't got legs.
And it's running uphill. The same pace
Running
as this,
up
apparently.
that hill.
He
Some
also
other molasses is always trying to ice skate uphill.
Some other.
Go ahead, sorry.
It's okay. He also criticized the characters, the actors portraying them, and the big close-ups of handheld devices, and called Howard Shore's score, quote, gunk.
I'm sorry, what?
Close-up of handheld devices.
Close-ups of handheld devices?
Yeah.
What does that mean? What?
I don't know.
Continue.
Mm-hmm. Gunk is what he called.
Oh.
It's a pretty good
Gunk.
word.
The movie is
No,
gunk?
he called the score gunk.
Gunk. Wow.
It's just so interesting to describe a score as gunk to me.
I don't
Huh.
agree. Howard Shore,
Yeah.
on a bad day, is an excellent composer.
Yeah. Wesley Morris from the Boston Globe said, if the first 2 movies were Get a Room, part 3 is Get a Therapist.
Nice.
The negative ones kind of have some zingers.
That's
Yeah.
fire.
Yeah, it's kind of funny. It's you're not wrong. He said the second and third film repeat that discovery in Twilight without truly deepening it. And the movies are interesting without ever being good.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
That
So
hits.
I'm guessing you feel pretty negatively about it.
Yeah. Yeah, I do. Or is that what we're
Yeah,
doing now?
we're
doing
starting
this?
now.
Because he was
But
ready.
tell me-
On my turn, I'm going to go through my notes.
I
Okay.
want to know your first experience with Eclipse. Was this your first time watching Eclipse?
Hell no.
Okay. Tell me your
Seems-
experience with Eclipse
Same
and
story
how
as
it was.
before, right? You've
Seems-
been watching all these movies.
Yeah.
I read
I
all the
wanna
books.
know.
I
Tell
read
me.
the books. Our friend Becky, Sushan and I, and Becky would go to midnight openings of this and the Harry Potters. And it was just a fun experience. I love a midnight show for an event movie with friends. I love it so much. And so even though I wasn't really enjoying the movies or the novels in a way that I would hope I would, the experience of going was always just baller.
Yeah.
Loved it.
Yeah. The energy was always just so fun on
Yeah,
those
I
nights.
love all that energy.
Yeah.
Same thing when they would do the Harry Potter book releases and I would work at Barnes & Noble and all the kids and adults would be like buying their books and laying under the tables to start reading before leaving the store. I just love that so much. So anything that
Shoo them away. Like,
You
we're
just
trying to
get outta
close, you
here.
little
me with the, it's like the
urchins.
broom.
Yeah. Read elsewhere.
So I saw this in the theater, midnight opening, and I think I felt it was pretty much the same as the other movies, and which is Bella is awful. Bella is a nothing burger of a character who has no wants other than 2 boys. That seems to be it.
I would push against that at the very end of this movie.
Okay.
It's the first time in 3 movies that she actually explains,
Her reason.
articulates
Yeah.
her entire motivations, because all 3 movies up until then were just like, which boy do I love more?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
I also
Just like that too. That's my Kristen Stewart.
I also have problems with how these relationships are developing with these characters. But that
All
makes
manipulation and coercion.
yes,
All of it.
yes.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
this movie,
This is bad.
the whole
That's my notes.
the message that this gives to young men and women is no means yes.
Just keep on asking.
just keep nagging at her.
Or even when you do like each other, just keep manipulating each other into getting what you want
Yeah.
afterwards.
yeah, I'm going to
I
go
want-
kill myself in battle if you don't kiss me right now.
I don't want you to go visit that guy, so I'm going to
Take a part out of your car.
Yeah, I'm going to ruin your car
But even
for the night.
marry me. No. Turn me and then I'll marry you. No. I'll marry you, but we have to have sex.
No.
No.
It, like, they're literally just trying to like manipulate each other into
Yes.
getting what they want.
Yes.
Even
Yes.
in the prism of the
Bad.
relationship that you're rooting for, all they're doing is like manipulating each other constantly.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Yeah. See, the relationship you're rooting for, I think, is an important sentence.
Yeah.
Because at no point in any of these movies, I was talking to Alice before we went live, I am such an easy mark for tears and relationship. In a movie, in a TV show, I am just a very sensitive sort. And I cry very easily and I get emotionally wrapped up into
Baby.
fictional characters' romance and stuff. But at no point in any of these movies am I going, oh yeah, you guys should get to do. At no point do I like any of these relationships.
So you're Team Charlie. Actually, no. Team Charlie is Team Jacob, basically.
Yeah, he does like Jacob.
Yeah.
Yeah, this whole movie is just people coercing each other
Yeah.
or lying to each other, right? Because Edward straight up lies to her and
Yeah.
ruins her car for the evening so that she can't go see somebody that he doesn't want her to go see. And then Jacob is, I'm in love with you. Bella, I don't have feelings for you like that. Yes, you do. You just won't admit it. And he turns out to be
He's
right.
right.
He-
Yeah.
He's correct, right?
Yeah.
So what this movie is saying is, if she says no, just keep going.
So I think it's a failure of the movie, not the storytelling in that aspect, because like he's proven correct. But what the movie doesn't really do that much work for, it's also with Edward being really possessive and weird.
Yeah.
My interpretation of it is that it's guttural senses because they are creatures.
Mhm.
His possession is based off of his literal pheromone reaction to this fucking other thing, this other guy, and it makes him crazier. And then same with Jacob, the idea of like he flies off the handle. So like on the surface, the way that they're presenting it in the movie is like, that's a red flag because he just got angry out of nowhere.
Yeah.
But it's actually for a story reason,
Yeah.
and they don't really do that very well.
Right.
So it's not like, oh, he's a toxic man, don't do it. It's more like, is he a toxic? No, it's because he's a creature. But it's presented really weird.
It's presented poorly.
We've got the whole, the Capulets and the Montagues thing happening, star-crossed lovers, where they're from two different tribes and they're not supposed to intersect. They're the vampires and the werewolves have been at war for generations, stuff like that. But yeah, taken on a face level, on a surface level of just like how either of these dudes are treating this woman who sucks. There's nothing interesting about her. I don't understand why anybody is even interested in being with her.
Supposed to be an empty shell of a person that you can just like self-insert.
Okay.
But for a 16 to 18-year-old girl.
Yeah.
Me.
Yeah.
Just kidding. I'm 32.
Pink is in the chat. If we were closer, I'd loan you Kate Bush's book of poetry, which is rad.
Ooh.
And always remember, no is a complete sentence that does not require an explanation.
Yes.
That's absolutely correct.
Yes, it is.
And I did not know how to feel about the kiss scene. Not the second one, the first one, because he forces himself on her and she punches him. And then it's a comedic beat because she breaks her hand.
She sprains it.
Sprains it.
She's sorry. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
She hurts her hand on his face.
Yeah.
And then
That
I'm like, oh my
is
God.
worse in the book.
I was kind of Team Jacob, and now he's a leery, shitty guy.
Yes.
But then when they get to Charlie, he literally just explains the whole situation, and I'm like, do I like him again now? Because he explained the whole situation.
In the book, Charlie in the movie is a better character than Charlie in the book. One of the main reasons being this scene in particular was not handled very well. Bella comes home upset, hurt hand. Jacob had just forced himself on her. Edward's all fired up because he knows what happened. Charlie comes out to break it up. And Jacob just goes, I kissed Bella and she broke her hand on my face. And Charlie goes, way to go, kid. Like he's like, yeah. And she's like, I broke my hand because I didn't want this.
Right. Hey, Dad.
So, hey, Dad, I'm your child.
Hey, me. Hi, Dad.
Sorry, I sprained my hand because I didn't want this. Yeah, so that's a gross part in the book, but yeah, I can see how it's portrayed better in the movie.
In the movie,
for both Jacob and Edward, or Jacob and Charlie.
The work the movie does is to redeem his impetuous choice of, I know you love me, I'm going to kiss you. And then she slaps him hard. And that was, I mean, it was a comedic beat. She went full for it and he didn't even budge. And it's done like a comedic beat. Yeah. And then they even do like a reaction shot of her like, oh.
Yeah.
Like, it's presented comedically. Then the very following scene is him earnestly explaining, I made a move. I kissed her.
I kind of love that he does that, though.
That's what I'm saying.
Owns up to it.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like, it didn't. He's a weird, leery piece of shit in the moment. And then I have to remember, oh, he's 17.
Yeah.
He's a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
So I'm like, what am I supposed to do with these characters?
So there's a case to be made, I think, for all of the negatives that I just laid out of the way these people are interacting and everything. It can be, made that not every character needs to be great, right? And maybe these are just realistic,
teenagers,
occasionally shitty people, right? But I think the other problem is that I don't think a lot of the things around them are very interesting or well done.
No.
So they can,
So let's go.
Yeah. Was this your first time?
This is my very first time watching any of these
Oh,
movies.
That's correct. Okay.
Great.
So
Any of these movies.
I forgot that.
Up until this is the farthest I've ever gotten. And before that, the farthest I'd gotten before we started doing this was I did see the baseball scene once and I walked away. That's it. I've seen trailers. Yeah. But
you walked away from the baseball scene, kind of.
and I only watched the entirety of the baseball scene because it was a Muse song and I'm like, oh, that's a good song. Also, this is as far as Sam ever got, so we both watched it for the first time last night.
Oh, I'm sorry, Sam. Oh no.
You don't know how I felt. So I started writing notes in real time. Right off the bat, I like the lore. Jacob and the pack are charming, and I like that kind of dynamic that they build on the res. I like that lore a lot. I also like, as I mentioned before, the guttural interpretations of the creatures. I do kind of like how Jacob can't help but be impulsive and territorial, and Edward cannot help but be possessive and intense because it is literally chemical for both of them. And I do think this movie, more so than the other two, does that better because they act like there's no more, does he like me? Am I? This is like in the...
I'm kind of an adrenaline junkie now.
There's more. This is how the one reviewer mentioned that like nothing actually happens in this movie. It's just like a small escalation of what had already been established.
Yeah.
But I actually kind of liked that because you just actually see them all make mistakes in a dynamic and then act impetuously and stupid. I forgive Edward a little bit more this movie too because we learn that he is, even though he's 109, he's a fucking baby with no experience.
He's a virgin, guys.
So that
he's
also
never even touched himself.
No,
that undercuts the predatory nature that I felt for him in the other two movies, where I was just like, bro, you're grooming her because you were, I don't know, like 6 times her age. Yeah. But he's dumb.
Virgins are dumb. No.
Actively.
No.
Yeah.
No,
put it on a shirt. You're a virgin. You're an idiot. So get it in.
Yeah.
With consent.
Yeah.
Anyway, disliked. I actively disliked the jarring voiceover. I know they established voiceover in the first movie. The second movie, a little bit, not much. One scene, poor transition, absolutely horrible, ripped me out of the movie.
Yeah,
I
same.
absolutely hated it. It was the worst choice, the whole thing. It just felt lazy.
So far, these are bangers. I was saying to Sushan last night, everything around the two main characters is more interesting than the two main characters.
Yeah.
So the lore and everything that she's building.
I keep going.
Until we get to
Constipation
the
face,
baby.
Jasper, has lines, and it's not bad.
Battle Stars.
I'd
Famous.
I'd rather watch the Brides movie.
Rosalie. Yeah, we're going to talk about her.
Also, cannot take Voltaire henchman seriously with a Bieber haircut.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Cannot.
Yeah.
Will not.
There's no reason they should look like that.
He has a line, and it might as well sound like this. No, absolutely not.
Yeah.
Sam, Emily, and Leah, Twilight Poly, explain.
Oh, yeah. We're gonna get into imprinting. You want me to do it right now? Explain?
Sure, why not?
All right. So Sam and Leah were an item. This is before Sam was a werewolf because the Cullens had not come back to town yet.
Mm-hmm.
So Cullens come back to town.
Oh, wait. Does their ancestry bubble up in the
Only when vampires are around.
around?
That's why there's
Yeah,
so
they
many.
say that in
They
this movie.
say so Seth is
It
the
rises
youngest.
in our blood. I thought it was
the reason
metaphoric.
there's so many is because the Cullens are there, but also there is now this newborn army coming. So now all of these younger
are okay.
turning into not vampires, werewolves. Like I think he says Seth is the youngest that we've had because it's just there's so much going on.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so Sam and Leah were very much in love before vampires came to town and he became a werewolf. He becomes a werewolf and he is the only one for a while. I guess the elders did explain what was going on to him. But then he experiences something called imprinting. And he imprints on Leah's cousin, Emily. And
then rips her face.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. So then he can no longer be with Leah because now he is just completely infatuated and obsessed with Emily.
Does he like accidentally imprint on her, or it's just
You have no choice of who you imprint on.
Oh, okay.
It's not a willing thing. It just happens. You see the person, you lock eyes, you're done. Like they are yours, you are theirs.
What if they don't want it?
Right.
You rip their face?
No, no. Emily apparently, she didn't want to be with him for a while because he broke Leah's heart, and then she learned what was happening. He turned into a werewolf, and then they apparently fell in love.
Here we go. I'm sorry.
Yeah, so I don't want to get too much into imprinting because it is a spoiler for Breaking Dawn.
Just you wait.
I think I know, but it's okay. It's fine.
So it's not
You
always.
can't possibly.
Jacob tries to explain that it's not always romantic. It can be a platonic connection, although he states who wouldn't want to be with someone who wants them that badly, though. So it's a weird concept to me.
You could speak for the table.
Yeah. You've got our permission on this one.
Yeah. I don't want to imprint splain, but
there is
it's
a character who, you're putting up spoilers.
Turn it away.
You are putting up spoilers, sorry.
God damn it,
this
Terry.
20-year-old a masterpiece.
Well, just because
I mean, they couldn't see
I
it.
don't know how much Noel knows yet.
I kind of have an inkling of what's going to happen.
So it's basically something out of their control. It can start as just being like protective older brother figure until they maybe get older, and if you think that sounds like grooming, it's because it does sound like grooming.
Okay, I'll keep going.
Yes.
Hey, that ring is ugly as fuck.
Yes, awful.
Everyone agrees, even Twilight fans.
The proposal was kind of sweet.
I would do this. I would do that.
But him
I would
explaining
get on
how
my
he'd
knee.
court her. Yeah, I think that was
kinda cute.
the most charming and affectionate that I bought in the entire 3 movies so far. Also, was murdering for a boat too hard? Why do they all walk through the water?
How hard does that seem, though?
They literally... Nope, not worth it, because honestly, the very first thing I thought was like, you straight up murdered half the city. Get a boat.
I think it was
But
supposed
that
to be a
was- Get a boat.
secret. It was like
Yeah, they were kind of.
they didn't want them
It
to see them
hides-
coming.
It hides their scent, I think, better.
Oh, I wish the
Yeah.
movie would have said that to me.
I think so. Now that you're talking about it, I think it was.
I thought it was like a sneak attack
Yeah.
tactic.
I just wouldn't have hit the same if you see them all on a
and then
boat.
but if it was a sneak attack tactic, no, it didn't.
They just walk
Because
casually out of the water.
they were literally waiting for them for 4 days.
That's true.
And they were
But
like,
do they know
Yeah.
that they were waiting
and then
for
also
them?
too, even the movie shows them walking out of the water, and then
Yeah.
where the movie shows them walking out of the water,
Maybe it's just-
and then they don't arrive to battle for another 25 minutes.
That's true. Shit.
So
Yeah.
like,
yeah.
get a boat.
Yeah.
You're just being extra.
I mean, what is this movie if not being extra?
It's the whole
It's
thing is
true.
extra. Coercion, manipulation. Is Jacob that stupid?
Yes.
And this is the on the rock face thing, like, kiss me now. I'm like, is he that stupid?
Yeah. Yes.
He's that stupid, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's a 17-year-old boy.
And homeboy was just like smelling it from the other like around
She
the
does it
corner.
like
He was hearing it.
she does it like 5 feet away from him.
Yeah.
He could
Oh,
hear
and-
it.
oh,
He
you
could hear
heard?
it, and he
I-
could hear Jacob's thoughts. He could hear it because he has super vampire hearing. He could hear the actual thing, which didn't sound like.
No, it sounded more like JD chewing on that candy. I did like the tent scene. I think that was awesome.
Oh, the tent scene was great. That's
Tent
my favorite
scene.
scene in the movie.
Where they alternate who's the cuck.
Yeah.
Bryce Dallas Howard is completely wasted and should not have been in this movie.
Yeah.
Although, if I may, didn't buy her. I think Bryce Dallas Howard is fantastic. I was very excited to see her in this movie as this character. And she in no way, I think, inhibits the rage and the feral ferocity of the original actress. She's too adorable.
I don't remember the original actress, so
She's
as
good.
far as I'm concerned, this character they're gone. That's fine. Great. Bye. Plot tied up. Fanning serving cunt.
I don't think you can say that about someone her age, but all right.
Makeup inspired by.
I mean, she's like
my age.
30 now. It's fine.
Yeah, she is, yeah.
Yeah.
You just still picture a little baby. She's my age.
Well,
She's
I mean,
32, 33.
serving cunt has nothing to do with sexuality.
I know.
Yeah.
I
but she is
inspired this makeup look after her makeup look in this one because
genuinely disturbing and surprising Voltaire cruelty. That was a wonderful scene.
Also, who is that
Oh,
kid?
Bree
She looks
Tanner?
so familiar.
Bree
She's-
Tanner, she's in Silent Hill at least.
Yes.
Yeah.
There she is.
She's
Thank you.
the Bree Tanner's her character's name. Her the actress's name I have here.
First time in
Jodelle
3 movies
Ferland.
that felt like there were
Ferland.
stakes.
Yes. I thought the same thing.
So there is a short story or novella called The Short Life of Bree Tanner.
Oh.
And she had a really bad human life. She gets turned into a vampire and then literally just gets taken out
Oh
by the
my
like
gosh.
you like and in Eclipse I remember thinking like, oh my god, they're gonna have a new Cullen.
Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah.
She just gets
As I'm watching this, because it's been so long, as I'm watching this, I'm like, I don't remember there being a new little
that's
sister. Oh, she's dead. Never mind.
Yeah.
With all that said, this was my favorite Twilight movie so far.
What?
Yeah. I actually think it's wonderfully directed. I think the pacing is decent.
Jaw on the floor.
Yeah.
The pacing is decent to good. The way that they ramp up stakes is good.
I love knowing
there
this.
is there is actual chemistry between characters in this movie that didn't exist with the same actors in other movies. There's
They've
actual
had more time together, maybe.
Sure.
Yeah.
That's still palpable
No, I'm
chemistry
just-
that happened
no,
in the
I
movie,
agree.
right? Yeah. I preferred, even when it wasn't like necessarily
I'm
incredibly
so happy.
interesting, I preferred seeing backstory instead of all of these weird porcelain, bad wigged pieces of shit staring in a corner for 2 movies. I want lore. I want history. I want to know why I should give a shit. And this is the first of the 3 movies
I
that
love
actually
that.
worked towards giving a shit.
Nice.
Hell
And then I
yeah.
really liked the ending. I really liked her finally
Explaining.
taking autonomy and explaining why she wants this life, not just because of a boy.
Yeah.
And it was believable. So I'm like, yes, this was technically my favorite Twilight movie so far.
See, for some-
Flabbergasted.
I like that she has that scene at the end,
Mhm.
but it feels too little too late to me. It feels
Sure.
a little bit like I've gotten a lot of pushback on this story. I need to do something. I need to have her come to her own realization.
Well, this should have been the second movie.
Yeah.
Nothing that happens in the first one or in the second one requires a 2.5 hour runtime.
Right.
Mm.
Him going to whatever because he's sad is literally the only piece of plot that matters and carries over so far
Well,
that I could.
other than her finding solace in Jacob,
Sure.
right? Like that's a whole movie of them building this relationship
Yeah, you're right.
to have this I don't want to say 3-way. What's the word? Triangle.
Sure.
It was
Romantic
3-way.
triangle. Yeah.
Mhm.
Sure. Yeah. But in that movie, in the second movie, I believed Jacob and no one else. Like,
Sushan was like, he was much better when he has long hair. His acting is much better when he's got the long
well, he's
hair.
like Samson.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Yeah, no, this was a good set.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I'm really
Nice.
happy.
Yeah, it's a good set. I look forward to the
I'm
4.1.
really excited to see what you think about him.
four
So
4 and 4.5.
4 and 4.
4.1.
My favorite scene of this movie is the tent scene. I think
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the first time that you get Edward and Jacob having something close to a real
Conversation.
truthful conversation. I like that a lot.
I also enjoy how Edward he's presented in the first movie as a tortured predator, but he's really just a wuss, like emotionally and all things. He's just a
little guy.
He's a little wuss.
He's just a little guy.
Even the way that he's just like, yeah, if I wasn't trying to kill you, you'd be a good friend. Yeah. Like she is the alpha in their relationship, and that will continue on because he is just a little guy. He's just a little baby Colin, and that's it. Yeah, he's not he's been defanged, and I don't mind it.
Yeah. Going back to her monologue at the end about her self-actualization, I think helps me a little bit, despite it feeling too little, too late, and be like, it's not just Edward, because he's also a blank slate of just sadness, of just melancholy, and I don't see what's so attractive about him to her. Like Jacob has a personality and a life.
It's the I can fix him trope.
Right.
It's the I can fix him. He's happy when he's with me. He needs me. I need him. It's that whole
red flags.
But the fact that she's like, she likes it's like a family
tell it to 16-year-old me. Yeah.
Right? It's like the vampire thing, the family thing.
I will sell that to 16-year-old you.
If you could try
to protect you.
Dude, go back 16 years and try to save me from myself.
I like the idea.
It's gonna save me a lot of pain.
Thematically, I don't know if the other movies will kind of touch on this or if it's just me reading too much into a trash movie. But I like the idea of their lives starting at different points at each other, even though he's got 100 years on her, because he's becoming a different person because of her.
Yeah.
And you'd think that's not possible with all the time spent he's had. And it's kind of cool. Like that is a cool thematic thing to kind of pull off. And there's just a fucking shimmer of it at the end of this movie.
Shimmer.
I did that on purpose.
Sunlight.
Yeah, this was fine. I was gonna trudge through watching it, and both of us. I didn't pause it. I didn't turn it off. We were both like, solid. Yeah, it's
nice.
Now I feel like I was yucking your yum.
No, it's totally fine. But I like you guys not knowing how I'm gonna feel.
I know that was such a fun surprise. Yeah.
So the way that this is kind of turned, because I guess I'm the curmudgeon, and that's totally fine. But the way that this is turned into, like, you guys kiki about like going to see the thing together and talk about it all the time. I'm like, save it for the show. You don't know how I'm gonna feel. That's it. It's for this.
I surprised myself and my wife at how kind of loud I was getting. Talking.
Oh my God, yeah, at the shop. Sushan came in and was like, what are you so animated about?
Everything
like,
okay? Yeah.
Twilight.
The more I was explaining sort of my issues with the characterizations in this, the louder I got, and I didn't realize it until she came out. I was like, what's up? What's going on out here?
Yeah.
It's like, I'm just angry
We're
at this
talking
movie.
about Twilight. It's really pissing me off.
Nice. I'm glad you liked it.
Yeah. So your favorite.
Yeah.
So far.
I mean, technically,
your favorite. So it's the
take
opposite
a bullet for this movie.
So like,
but I also wouldn't let it
for me
inhalate in a burning building.
It's my least favorite of my favorites, but for you, it's your favorite of the okays.
Of your
your mess.
I think the first one is pretty laughable with some like charming scenes. It is.
It's very laughable. The running and the.
It also doesn't help that every time I think of the first movie, I always right next to it is the SNL. Yeah. The SNL skit of the Frankensteins.
I
agree.
We'll get to that in a second. Yeah. The first movie I think it's laughable. It's kind of cringy too.
Yeah.
The second movie is like a real movie, but it's still boring. Like the production value is.
Yeah, I know you're right.
The back
my
half
favorite.
is entertaining.
Yeah, it's
but
just my
God
favorite.
damn it, so much traveling to get there. And for some reason, like this one kind of has the best of both of those kind of jumbled together in a pretty decent package. But it's going to be diminishing returns. It's not like, yeah.
My problem with this experience is the same as it always been, is that there are so many things that I think are interesting attempts in all three of these movies. I found myself laughably thinking, man, if this was a series, if this was a longer series and they had time to actually like put nuance in with some of the emotional developments or the emotional beats or the way people deal with each other and like have different actors who maybe are good in a show, like I feel like it needs time to breathe. Because I was talking with Sushan about it, about how the novels give a lot of these things the time. And everything in this movie specifically is so boop, 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 so quick. They fly through everything. You don't have a chance to really sit with any of it. And I think that's why my favorite scene in the whole movie is the tent scene. Everything stops. They're having a conversation. That's it. And they give each other time. It seems like they're actually interacting with each other and listening to each other and acknowledging and responding. So much of this movie feels like this beat, this beat, this beat. We need to go, go, go. And so if this was a Netflix series or whatever, streaming series with different actors, I might enjoy it more.
I wouldn't watch that.
Like what you were saying about the lore. I think there's a lot of interesting stuff that she's built here.
There is some interesting
But then
lore.
so much of it is just either cringy or
I don't know. I don't think
Gross.
I would like that. I don't I don't want content that is slavish to its original content.
Sure.
Like if you wanted it to be a show initially, make it a show. But they went with movies and appeal to the
well,
format.
I mean, she wanted it to be books.
Hold on. Appeal to the format. So if you're making a show, then yeah, you have that time to stretch it out. But these movies, maybe they should have taken shit out in order to kind of like work in the format that is. And now that it's there, I don't know if there's anything that would interest me further to stretch it out even longer. Because at this point, we're 8 and change in, and we've gotten through like 1 year of high school.
Yeah.
Timeline?
So if you're telling me like, I wish I had more time. Nope. I
Timeline
do
for
not.
Twilight is insane. I think the whole entire series takes place in less than 2 years' time.
Really?
I'm saving that for the last movie.
Christ.
It's insane. It's insane. So like from Charlie's perspective, Bella in New Moon is crashing out over a guy she dated for like a few months.
Yeah.
And she crashes. Her depression episode about that relationship is longer than the relationship itself.
Yeah.
So like Charlie's concern, very valid, which I know we addressed when we talked about New Moon. But like, yeah, the timeline for this, just wait until Breaking Down Part 2 because I want to do a breakdown of the timeline of events that occurred.
Can we do it for both? As in like give us.
Oh yeah, we'll do it for part 1,
up to
part
part
2.
1.
Part 1 and part 2. Yeah, we'll do.
I have a question. How did she graduate high school? She spent most of it not there.
They explain.
Homeschooling.
She's so smart.
Also, he's the sheriff. Maybe she pulled some strings.
yeah.
Does Charlie?
She had the cones do her homework or something. I don't know.
Does Charlie ever date again?
We'll find out.
Who?
It's kind of fucked up. Not really. It's.
I want it to be Leah Clearwater. I don't know.
No, it's Leah's mom.
Is it Leah's mom? Dope. No. I mean, he has such like familial bonds with all the characters of the reservation. I just wanted it to be somebody, a Clearwater or somebody related. His best friend. I want all that.
Yeah. All right. So your least favorite so far? I'm guessing. Or is it just all bad?
In a series of punches to the gut, did this one hurt more?
Is this one a punch to the nuts?
Right.
Is this one punch to the face that breaks someone's
this
hand?
might be my. I don't know. One's bad too.
I like this way more than 1.
Yeah.
2 and 3 are. They're doing this for me.
Gosh, what? I feel like I liked 2 better than this.
Okay.
But there is some interesting stuff in here. It's probably. Yeah, maybe it is my least favorite.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's personally my least favorite, but as we've explained, it's my least favorite of a thing that I very much enjoy. So I'm still gonna watch it.
You like the first one more than this one?
No.
I was gonna say
so much trouble with this.
find that
sorry.
shocking.
It's okay. I was
I
just
can
curious.
totally see a back and forth of like 2 and 3 being basically, and also 2. Even all the critics' response and the Rotten Tomatoes are like neck and neck
2,
for 2
3,
and 3.
1.
I go 3, 2, 1. 1 is so bad.
I know, and I love it. That's fine.
It's totally fine. I love
No,
trash.
but
We're gonna talk about
New
trash.
Moon is
also.
my favorite. I can't explain why because I'm Team Edward. But
My sister-in-law despises New Moon. Every time I mention that
So
we're
sorry.
doing this, she's just
flips
like,
over a
"Can you
table."
skip New Moon? It's so bad."
I love New Moon.
It's
Did
her
she say
least
why?
favorite book, and it's her least favorite movie.
It's not my favorite book. Twilight's my favorite book.
I
Not
don't
ever
don't poke
of
and
the
prod
Twilight
so
series,
much as
please.
like, all right, I kind of liked New Moon, but all right.
I have a few things I wanted to touch on before we end. My main thing is, I just put in my notes, justice for Rosalie and Leah.
Yeah.
So let me tell you a little bit about Rosalie. I know we get her backstory finally in this movie and this book when she has as close as she can have a heart-to-heart with Bella about the decision that Bella is making and why she feels the way that she feels. Because Rosalie would have chosen to stay human. Rosalie would do anything to go back to being human. She doesn't want to be a vampire. She doesn't like being a vampire. And at least the way I interpreted this when I was a teenager was, and I think partially because of the way Stephanie Meyer presented it, is Rosalie is ungrateful. Rosalie has this beautiful life and she is ungrateful for it. But we need to understand Rosalie. She had what she thought was the perfect life. She is then assaulted by her fiance and a group of his friends. She's dying in the street. And in that moment, Carlisle comes and saves her. And in the movie, it's not, you don't get as much of the backstory here. But Carlisle, yes, he did want to save her because he wanted to save a person. He thought it was the right thing to do. But in his mind, so when Carlisle becomes a vampire, the first person he turns is Edward. Mm-hmm. And it's him and Edward for a while until he finds Esme, which is a whole nother story of how he finds Esme. He turns Esme. They fall in love. So then Edward's kind of third wheeling and he feels bad. He thinks Edward's sad. So Carlisle sees Rosalie and turns her thinking, somebody for Edward.
Post-sexual assault, almost dead.
1920s?
Yeah. And Rosalie, and I can't quite remember, but I don't think in the book it's fully coherently explained to Rosalie what is going to happen to her when Carlisle saves her. So she turns into this vampire. She has this insatiable thirst for blood. She doesn't like Edward the way that they want her to. Edward doesn't like her back. Edward was also like, what did you do, Carlisle? Like, what did you think this was a good idea? So Rosalie's understandably bitter.
Yeah.
And I also just want it to be known, yes, she did go one by one and kill all the men who raped her. She never spilled a drop of their blood. She never drank their blood. And she's never drank human blood. She actually has, I believe, the cleanest record of all of the Cullen/Hales other than Carlisle. Because I don't think Carlisle has ever killed a person. But he let, as I'm saying, as he gave her permission, but he turned a blind eye when Rosalie went rogue and killed her abusers.
So she broke necks and drowned them?
Yeah, she broke necks.
Okay.
She was able to very meticulously break bones without breaking skin.
Dope.
Yeah.
Good for her.
Dope.
Good for her.
That's a good for her.
Good for her. And as far as Leah goes, also presented as bitter for her life circumstances. And another thing that is not explained and actually changed in the movies. So I don't know if you remember Harry, her dad, in New Moon, dies in the woods when he has a heart attack when he sees Victoria.
Yeah.
He does die of a heart attack in New Moon. But it is because Leah turns into a werewolf in front of him. She doesn't know what's going on. There's never been a lady werewolf. She gets angry and upset, turns into a werewolf, and her dad dies.
I don't remember that at all.
That happens in the books.
Whoa.
So she understandably doesn't love having to be a werewolf.
Wow, yeah.
She's bitter about it. She's bitter about it because she has to be in thoughts with her ex, who is in love, obsessively in love with her cousin Emily, who used to be her best friend, like a sister to her, but now they're not anymore because obviously. So Leah and Rosalie, they can be a little mad. They can be a lot mad.
Yeah.
And it's justified.
Oh, yeah. No. I never questioned their
This is more just
anger.
me talking to my younger self, being like, why are they so upset? They're magical. And I'm like, they deserve. I would love to be a vampire. Ooh. Yeah. Very much deserved rage.
I wish that was his death in the movie.
Yeah.
That's so ripe with tragedy and interest as opposed to, hey, there's this girl now. Go on.
Yeah.
And in this, is this the one who in this movie is constantly like, oh, I had it. Jacob didn't have to save me, and everyone's like, fucking relax, dude.
Well, I mean, her chip on her shoulder would have been better explained if she inadvertently caused her dad's heart attack.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Isn't that crazy?
That would have been so much better.
Yep.
See, in a show, you would have gotten all that.
They could have done it in the movie too.
They could have.
Like he dies off screen. Like, oh, he fell on his head.
Yeah. He fell on his head.
Do we honestly not think that a show is coming?
I think it
there's
is.
going to be, I believe, a Midnight Sun animated series, was just Twilight from Edward's perspective. I believe that is coming on Netflix.
I can't wait to
I'm pretty
not
sure
watch that.
Oh, we're gonna watch it
I know.
for this show.
All of it? How many episodes?
I have no idea.
Oh,
I don't
hey,
even know if it's officially happening.
How do
I
we
have
get
more stuff to say, by the way.
How do we get these people better wigs?
Oh, yeah. The wigs are atrocious in this.
God damn it!
Ashley Green has perfectly wonderful hair. Why the fuck do they keep putting her in the
don't
worst
know.
pixie cut?
It has to be short pixie cut.
Like
Why?
I understand Kristen Stewart.
Okay, more lore that we don't get.
Get a haircut.
Alice Cullen, we find out in Twilight, actually, that she was also stalked by the same vampire, James, that is trying to stalk Bella.
Oh.
Got it.
She was in an insane asylum for having premonitions. And while she was in the asylum, her head was shaved and the hair was cut short because she was getting electric shock therapy.
Dope.
One of her caretakers was a kind vampire, not unlike Carlisle, who knew this other vampire was coming after her and thought the only way to quote unquote save her was to turn her. So he turned her, and then she started having like real visions. And the first vision she had was of Jasper. So she goes to find Jasper in Philadelphia, actually. Yeah, but that's
Where all the
Alice's
former
story. And Alice didn't
Confederate
remember
soldiers
this.
go.
She didn't remember how she turned into a vampire. She didn't remember any of this because James killed the vampire that made her. You find this out at the end of Twilight. James, when he's doing that weird videotape thing in the ballet studio, he like monologues about it.
Huh. Interesting.
Yep.
So why is her hair short?
Because she had, vampires' hair isn't supposed to grow. I know it's very misleading in this. It's supposed to stay exactly the same from when you turn.
Yeah.
There's so many wig changes throughout these movies that there's no way you would know that. So her hair is short because when she was turned to a vampire, she had her head basically shaved or cut very short because of the electric shock therapy. These are Stephanie Meyer's
like
musings. I'm not
Kirsten
saying
Dunst's
this.
hair and
But that's a
to interview.
Yes.
with
well,
vampire.
but it grows back. Like she burns and then it grows
Yeah.
back to a length. So
Cool scene.
That's
It's
also
just
a
supposed to be
Dragon Ball
frozen.
Z thing.
yeah.
It
Sans
doesn't.
hair
I'm not
doesn't grow.
saying you're wrong. It doesn't
Stephanie,
make a
you
lot of
stole
sense.
it from
Well, no,
DBZ.
I'm not saying the logic doesn't make sense, but if the logic's not employed in the movie, then why bother?
I don't know. They just kept changing wigs in the movie. They should. I don't know. It's supposed to just
and
be
it's,
short.
that
spiky
makes
pixie cut.
haircuts really fucking stressful. If your hair doesn't grow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just it's so awful looking.
Yeah,
Yeah.
really bad.
Yeah.
All right, you got more. Go.
I got more. So the other thing I wanted to address was the third wife story from that they tell around the campfire with the Quileute legends.
Oh yeah.
Just wanted to touch on the fact versus fiction because once again, the Quileute tribe is a very real tribe. Stephanie Meyer, as far as I know, used all these legends without their knowledge or consent or any kind of
Just
compensation.
make up a
retribution.
different. Weird.
So this is definitely fictional because the cold ones that is always quoted in these stories, they don't exist in actual Quileute legends, and like this takes like this whole story is about defeating cold ones. So this isn't an actual Quileute legend, according to the Burke Museum Fact vs. Fiction Twilight website. I just wanted to check on that, but yeah, that was just a plot to give Bella the idea to cut herself. Also, in the book, she doesn't actually cut her arm. She just gets really close to doing it and distracts everybody. And then Edward. Yeah. So I fully forgot that.
Yeah.
I thought she cut herself in the book and then I forgot I was looking it up. And she doesn't actually, she just puts the stone to her arm and Edward's like, what are you doing? And that distracts Victoria. And then he gets her. She doesn't
I
actually
think
cut her arm.
cutting makes more sense.
It makes way more sense.
Yeah.
Way more sense.
Yeah.
Hey, don't do that.
Yeah. The other thing I want to touch upon, Jasper being a Confederate.
Yeah.
Battle scars.
Yeah.
Battle scars.
Battle scars. Yeah, so I was talking about the controversy around him being a willing and proud Confederate, but was having a discussion with you about it.
It doesn't, in the context of the movie, it doesn't bother me. Like, I have to think about what things were like back then, right? So not everyone that fought in the Civil War was a slave owner, and information did not travel. So if we're talking about this guy in Middle Texas, who is just kind of conscripted and like, yeah, I'm going to fight for my land. Great. Yeah. There was a lot of dumb youngs.
Yeah.
And then the way his story goes, like he's a dumb young, he's good at being a dumb young, just conscript, like being all nationalist. and then becomes a puppet of somebody who recognizes he's a dumb young, and then continues being a puppet until he's broken out of it.
Yeah.
I believed it. And it wasn't like when you told me like Confederate soldier, I was like, oh, so he's like a weird racist guy. No, he's just a dumb, good old boy that has no idea. Unless there's more text that says like,
Not
his
that I remember.
plantation owning parents were like, you're going to have to work the field if you don't go to war. And so he goes to war. Like, that's problematic.
Yeah.
But if it's just somebody that was from the South in that era,
Yeah, as far as I know, there wasn't any kind of text. It just always rubbed me the wrong way that like she chose to make him a Confederate. Like she could have picked something else.
Well, I mean, and also too in other versions of fiction we have like redeemable Confederate militia, right? So like Jonah Hex, what was the other one that I said before?
Cassidy?
Oh, Cassidy, who's a terrible character, but a good terrible character. Like stuff like that. Like it's not I don't think it's personally, it's all about context, and I don't think it's like a super red flag, because if you were alive back then, it's not like you were watching the news to know what the hell was going on. You just, your little municipality. Do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
I don't believe everyone that does everything knows everything and should be accountable to all the things, especially the way they show this character, right?
Yeah. So he lied about his age. I'm pretty sure this isn't one that I've revisited very often, but
it's my favorite.
Oh, they didn't recreate this in the movie.
Oh, I thought they did at some point.
Did they? Maybe I just missed it. Praise for Eclipse. Blank.
Hey.
It's a book.
Yeah, he like lied about his age to like be able to fight. And yeah, he like wasn't told to do it. He's like, I'm gonna do this. I believe in this cause. But they never really explained like what he thought the cause was, I guess. But I
graduated high school in 2000. I got a lot of people that I went to high school with that very proudly were like, let's do this after 9/11, not knowing the full context of all the things that led to the moment and all the things that would happen after that. So labeling, and it's not the same thing. It's absolutely not the same thing. But in hindsight, we could say like, oh, you guys participated in war crimes because this government asked you to do this for that without knowing the information for that. So in hindsight, saying that like, oh, you're all war criminals, I don't know. I don't know if that's completely fair.
No, it's a good point to bring up. It's not just...
But to the point of the writer, the director, whoever it is, being the eyes and the voice of God, and there's an intention as to why they make choices, I don't know. I don't know why Stephenie Meyer chose to just like mire in that subtext by making him a willing Confederate soldier, which could have easily been, especially you told me he ended up in Philadelphia.
Yeah.
Why wasn't he a Union soldier if that doesn't necessarily matter for the point of the story? Yeah. So from the character's perspective, any way that the things they show him do are not irredeemable because we now see him post his choices. But why the artist chose to put him in that situation, I actually think should be questioned or wonder why. It's not unlike Alan Moore, one of the greatest writers. Why do you always show this?
Yeah.
Why is this
Why,
theme,
Alan Moore?
Yeah, why is this theme so interesting to you? Yeah. And it happens so frequently that I'm wondering about your fixation on it, not the character's fixation on it. Yep. It's like that. So like the characters in the thing, they're just victims of his machinations. Yeah.
Right.
Why are those your machinations?
Yes.
So I don't hate Jasper, but I don't know what Stephenie Meyer's impression.
It's a Twilight inside joke.
Twice as many lines in this movie than the other two movies combined, and I did not hate him.
Yeah.
No?
He was fine.
Yeah.
That is all I had. Any other closing thoughts on Twilight Saga Eclipse?
It's a movie. It started, it ended.
Of all the movies JD has seen,
it's one of them.
It's certainly one of them.
At the end of the day, David Slade made a movie.
I don't hate watching them.
Oh no, I have no problems with
I'm really glad that I'm not dragging
I enjoy
you through
the process of watching them and discussing them.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not like angry.
So do I.
Look, I'm a big fan of dissecting what others would consider throwaway.
Yeah.
And I think this is throwaway content, but it's fun talking about throwaway content
Yes.
as respectfully as possible.
And I just want any reason to wear red eye contacts.
Yeah. They're pretty cool.
I feel like I look
like
really cool
Tuesdays, Thursdays.
Yeah.
What reasons
Wednesdays.
do you need?
You don't need just
Yeah.
Wednesdays.
just
Yeah.
wear them.
Your eyes, as long as they're healthy, fucking go to town. Wear them all the time.
Do we have something? Oh, Noel's not going to be here next
Yeah,
week.
you guys
so
do
it's going to
your-
be me and Alice, and we don't know what we're talking about
It's
yet.
going to be the
We have
most.
some ideas.
It's going to be the most focused show you've ever seen.
Yeah,
Email us
no
at
distractions at all.
cultpopgo@gmail.com and
I'm
let
gonna
us know what
have
you
other
think we
weird
should
contacts.
discuss.
Yeah.
I want Terry, if you
Yes.
could randomly just like throw flashing lights or
Don't you
a squirrel
dare.
or something, Mitch, see what happens.
Dude.
Put sugar everywhere. It's gonna be awesome.
Thank you so much for hanging out with us.
Oh, I'm sorry. Pink did mention a future show idea. There is a movie
Oh.
coming out called Good Boy.
Yes,
It comes
I
out in
want to see it.
October. It may not be in all theaters, but no matter what, we will review that
It
movie.
looks
Yeah,
custom
we have
crafted
to.
for maximum emotion and anxiety.
I'm gonna
I only read
cry.
the plot tease. I haven't seen the preview.
Which
ones?
It's a dog that
Sees ghosts,
it's-
but his owner can't see the ghosts. So
yeah,
he's like,
it's basically a horror movie from the
the
perspective
dog's
of a dog
perspective.
that helps their owner. Yeah,
That's fun.
Yeah, you know, it looks interesting. I think
Oh.
it's Shudder is releasing it in limited theaters, so that means it will eventually be on Shudder.
It is not this one.
It's that one.
not that one.
Yeah,
That one.
and it's only 73 minutes or something like that.
Oh,
Like it's
shoot.
an interesting.
Yeah.
So yeah, it looks cool.
All right.
We're good.
Well, thank you so much for hanging out with us, and we'll
Talk at you later.
do-do-do.
Young Drunk.